Hello, everybody. So I am back home and I have my refrigerator and freezer all cleared out. Oh, it broke my heart to throw all of that stuff away, but I had to. There was this one lady, she was on the internet, on our community board via, one of the social media groups, and she was asking for food. And my goodness, the way she got attacked. People were saying that the food in her refrigerator was still good beyond this point, this point, this point. I mean, they were bullying her. And it's amazing how projection works. And I knew that it was projection, but it was still cruel. And I believe that it was people who were also in the same situation, and because they had very limited choices and options themselves, because poor people will attack other poor people. Trust. I've seen it happen lots of times. Because they can't do any better, and so they don't want to see anyone else be helped. It's that crabs in a barrel mentality. And she was saying, I'm not asking for caviar and steak here. I'm just asking for some shelf stable food because I work in in the food industry. She was saying, and no, beyond this point, listen, not every refrigerator is the same. Some are older, some are newer. This is the South. And there are days when it gets so hot and so humid where not everything, it takes a couple of things for everything in my freezer to freeze solidly. You know, it's the South, baby. It's the South, and the humidity ain't no joke. And right now, it's in the 80s. It's going to be about 85, 86 today. But the humidity is so, it's a lot. It's a lot. And people who live here, it's one thing if they're in the north and they're watching all this going on. But people who actually live here, in this environment, under these same conditions, bullying other people in this way, that's crazy. I get it. A lot of people need help, but baby, if other people can be help, be happy for them, be grateful for them, because when you root for other people's blessings, that's how you get your blessings. When you by helping other people and not blocking their blessings, that holds the door open for your blessings. A lot of people don't understand why their lives are what they are. It's because you don't make no room for blessings. You got that one blessing that you got blessed with, and you hoarding that all for yourself in all the ways that you can, and you're not making room for other blessings. If you share a blessing, give where you can, do what you can, just a favor. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be blocking them blessings, but okay, enough of that. Let's do some unboxing because my husband, he got the pantry and it's on bump, y'all. Listen, I'm thinking about keeping the pantry open just because it's in a state of emergency. I'm thinking about not locking the pantry and just keeping it open. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Because some people really need food and they don't have cars. I heard a lot of people saying that I would need for you to drop it off because I don't have a car. I honestly just can't do that. I'm one thing about me is that I will help, but what I'm not going to do is overextend myself. I know my limitations. I do. I know a lot of y'all be worried about me and y'all be thinking that I don't, but baby, I promise you I do. I know my limitations. I understand my limitations. When I can't do something, I'm very quick to say I can't do it. I do what I can. Literally, I do what I can. Okay? So y'all ain't never got to worry about that with me. But sometimes they get rise, or sometimes, some people are risking to take a lift. And and I wouldn't want that to be locked, at least not right now under these circumstances. So share your thoughts with me. Okay, this first box. Oh, this is gonna go good. This is gonna go well. We're gonna need this, baby. We're gonna need these. Ouch. SpaghettiOs! Let's see who did this. Who are you? Beautiful Tanya. All right, Tanya. Thank you so much, Tanya. You right on time, baby. You right on time. Yes. Okay, let's go to the next box. I'm going to try to do this as quickly as possible. Oh, my goodness. I opened the box and just all these just fell out, y'all. just can after can after can of what is this, ravioli, y'all. Ravioli. Yeah, we need to keep this pantry open 24/7. What y'all think? Yeah, I think we need to just keep it open and let people just have at it. Because it's a state of emergency. State of emergency. Let me tell you. Y'all remember the blackout of, like, what was it, 2002? And we had the blackout nationwide. Most states were impacted by the blackout. Remember that? I know I shouldn't say this, but it's the truth. Truth is the truth. When I tell you, baby, I had the time of my life during that blackout. I was making more money than I ever had. And, you couldn't get to the banks, remember? So what you had to make do with whatever cash you had on you. And when I tell you, I had almost literally just walked out the bank. I had just came home from the bank. I went there, got a couple $100. $200 was some money back then. It ain't shit now. But I went and got a couple $100 because I had to go to my hair appointment. And I was taking a shower because after my hair appointment, my stylist, she was one of my girls, and we used to always hang out. That's why I would always be her last appointment. And her and some other girlfriends of mine. That was back when, I could be sociable. So, so anyway, when I tell you the way we came together, it was a beautiful thing. The guy she was dating at the time, he ran this titty bar. I don't know if I could say titty on YouTube, but I just said it. But he did. He ran this gentleman's club. And it was one of the best in Detroit because they had actual chefs there. And people came there just for the food. And it was a good time. It really was. But all the stuff that they had taken out for that night, all the shrimp, all the lamb, all the chicken, all the steaks, he just brought them over to us and we just put them on the grill. When I tell you, her neighbors, we had tiki torches everywhere because she was like a black Martha Stewart type. She was one of those types that she would throw a party and she would throw an affair. That she was just that type. She was very sociable, whereas I would not, and the way she set the backyard up, we set that backyard up with the tiki torches and we brought out the grill and we set up tables and people brought tents and whatnot, and we just had the best time. I think the power was out something like 3 days. I had a full tank of gas, so I wasn't running around the city looking for gas like a lot of people were. It was just such a good time, but so many people came together. She had this was my whole point. I get the rambling. She had this neighbor like 2 houses down. His name was Bob, and he was a redneck. And she had these 2 Karens that lived across the street from her. I think her name was Barb. I'm pretty sure her name was Barb because he said her name. And anyway, he had his generator. He had parked his white van on the lawn and he had his generator going because he had these dogs that had diabetes and their medicine had to be like refrigerated or something like that. So he really loved his dogs. And when I tell you Bob pulled up, honey, with his t-shirt on with the sleeves cut off and them cut off shorts, barefoot with some batteries and a radio, talking about in a big Ziploc bag full of, we were like, come on in, Bob. Come on in. Man, we had the best time. So many neighbors came together except for those 2 Karens across the street. And I guess they didn't feel welcome. And I guess they wouldn't feel welcome because they were the troublemakers on the street. And I remember the next morning, we were all asleep. And the next morning, Bob got to arguing with the ladies across the street. And he said, and they were just complaining, talking about, the generator is so loud, Bob. It's so loud and nobody can sleep. And I guess Bob, he just got so mad and he had a chicken wing that from the night before that we had barbecued. He came out of there with that can of Pabst Blue Ribbon and that chicken wing and them cut off shorts talking about, look, bitch. No, he didn't say Barb. He said, look, bitch, we're in a state of fucking emergency here. And it went from there, child. And the way us black folks was looking at them white folks like, but it was good, child. But we had a good time. No, we really did. And I hated going back to work. But that's why it's good to have good relations with your neighbors, because you never know when something like this is going to happen. And even if you are like me and you just keep it at high and by, You know what I'm saying? That's enough and friendly enough. When you do things like swat your neighbors and you mind their business, you will feel alienated like those women across the street did when we had everything that you could possibly need. We had Mary Jane on deck. We had liquor. We had plenty of delicious good food because my girl was a fabulous cook, even on the grill. We were frying fish, catfish on the grill, pork chops on the grill. Anything that you could need, we had, except electricity, except power. You know, we had laughs and fun and good conversation, and it was just a party, you know, full of like with really good people. It was no nonsense. It was real laid back, just a good time. And so many neighbors, they would go to work if they had to go to work, and they would come. You know, my job, the plan, we closed down for that time. I hated when my rep called and was like, you know, we got to be back to work on Monday. I was like, shh. But I know I get the rambling, y'all. But y'all say y'all like these unboxing videos. And y'all like when I talk. So, it is what it is. Ouch. Now, let's see who sent this. Oh, don't do this to me. Oh, wait a minute. I see something on the floor. Hold on. It's not a name on there. The only reason why that frustrates me is because, trust me, if someone wants to remain anonymous, it's cool. But if Amazon doesn't put this in there, how many of these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that means that was like 20 cans of ravioli that's going to help some folks. And I don't even know who sent it. And I don't know if that's because they wanted it that way or because somebody at the warehouse was just couldn't be bothered. You know? Anyway, let's see who this is from. Whoever sent that ravioli, thank you so much, baby. This is from Wileen Trotty. What is that? Deodorant. Speaking of these items right here, my husband went out there, and don't get me wrong, they're needed. They're needed, you know, under normal circumstances. And actually people need them now because people are trying to find hotel rooms and whatnot. And so they have to take things like this with them. But we just made the decision right now, what people need more is food and water. And so we just made the decision to take all of the toiletries and stuff like that, excuse me, out of the pantry. Even the books, and just fill it with as much food as possible because that's what people need right now. That's really what their needs are. Non-perishable food items. That's what everyone's looking for. And oh, mind you, because people were very dependent on what was in their refrigerators, and people didn't have money for an emergency, and the grocery stores were heavily impacted, meaning they can't open up either. I'm hearing people driving 40 minutes out of the way, an hour out of the way for groceries. So if we can save someone that, let's do that, right? Amen. Amen. Let's see who sent this. Oh my God. I can't even lift this to show y'all. Let me see if I can take the camera. Look. Just boxes and boxes of Zatarain's. Y'all. Yellow rice. Oh my God. I said I put rice on the list because I don't know how I didn't think to do that. But then I heard some say, rice. Why you don't have rice? And I was like, gosh, that's right. You got all those beans on there. You know, put some rice on there so people can really get their bellies filled. Look at how many of these boxes are in here. And I'm pretty sure there's some on the other side. Yep, see? Can you see that? Look how generous. Look how generous. So there's that. Baby, what you doing? What are you doing? Yeah, are you busy? Boxes and boxes of jambalaya. Boxes. Are you busy? No, what do you need? Babe, could you take these things right here and put them in the living room? Yes. Yeah, so I can make more room. Look, even more boxes of Zatarain's. It's this rice store. Let's see what this is. Yellow rice. Oh my God. Another whole box of it. Yellow rice. Another whole box. Look at that. Isn't that something? And this is like right on time.
Wow, it is.
I know. May the blessings you bring to others always shine brightly in your life. From Ida. Ida. Oh my goodness. Ida, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Look, and there's still like boxes and boxes. It's so full of, look. Look. Look, I'm looking at the time to see how long this video is going. Thank you, Ida. That was so much. More Dove. From Wileen Trotty. You sent 2 packs. Thank you. We're going to get those out there as soon as we can. Wileen. Let's see. What is this? A book. And we need books because unfortunately, a lot of our books got damaged. We're not going to put the books out there now. We're just going to try to wait until everybody has power restored. And then we'll go back to putting out the books and the toiletries and everything. But like I said, right now, this is really what people are in need of. They are in need of Tanya. Thank you so much, Tanya, again. Thank you so much. Tanya Fennel. Fennel is so good. I love growing fennel. Of course, I'm going to make that correlation. Let's see what's in this. More books. We need these books. And we just had a lot of them come in, too. So, and we're definitely going to need them. I don't know how soon, like I said, how soon we're going to be able to get them out of there. Get them out there, but we definitely need them because we had to throw away a lot of books. And when I tell you that was just, that actually hurt more than throwing away a refrigerator and freezer full of food. Just throwing those books away. This is from Tina Otero. And let's see what she put in here for us. Classic. Another classic. Bluey. Oh, Christmas Mouse. Oh, it's for the little cheerins. Look at this. 10 Wriggly Wiggly caterpillars. Oh, look at that. That is so cool. The Book of Hope. Because sometimes folks be struggling and they need to hold on to something right now. You know, I've been there. I can read Pete the Cat, Pete at the Beach. The little cheerings. Thank you, Miss Tina. Let's see what's in here. Majestic melanin. Because everything about melanin is majestic. By the way, did you know that melanin is the most expensive substance on the earth? It's more valuable than gold, diamonds, melanin. Fun fact. Let's see who sent this to us. Is it Cassie or Casey? I want to say it's Cassie. Thank you, Cassie. Thank you, boo-boo. I needed this unboxing more than I know because my spirits have really been lifted. Oh. Mahatma rice. I think this is rice. Let's lift it up and see. Babe, I'm thinking about not locking that library pantry. What you think?
I believe you're right.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm asking my followers what they think too, because you know we're in a state of emergency. So just why not just let people have it? Why micromanage it?
Absolutely.
You know, so
For a need, and everybody's in need right now.
Right.
So have it available for them.
men's deodorant. We need this. I had another follower recently, Jerry. He sent men's deodorant. He sent men's body wash. He sent and I knew that that was from a man. I'm not getting a lot of the men's needs really on the list being met. Especially those books, child, about emotional intelligence, because not everybody is like Brother Jerry. You know what I'm saying? And, and men, they need to, worry about their emotional health. If we say that we picked the bear, if so many people say that they picked the bear over the man, maybe help a man with his emotional intelligence and buy one of them books that they can grab, and maybe he'll read it read it while he's alone and do better. I have read so many books that have helped me, grow. A book can do that. Obviously, a therapy is better, but just some men won't even see a regular doctor, let alone go to a therapist. And that's why so many men are walking around and they are so harmful to others, and so emotionally unintelligent and so chaotic wherever they're going, because they're not working on that and they're not understanding the need for them to work on that. And it's a lot of women like that too, but women are just more inclined to go to therapy. But honey, I run into a lot of sisters where I be like, girl, if you had caught me 20 years ago, I'd have took your whole head off of that. But now I know how to just say a little blessing over my shoulder to my ancestors and say, I hope she found her way to therapy one day, because I know she broken and I know she ain't going to therapy, and I hope she found her way there one day like I did, So yeah. These are the Hormel. What are these? Yeah, the Hormel complete meals. You just pop it. This would be good for people who are at home. They can't eat, but they still got to work during this disaster. Like the man who checked us out, I heard him talking to the people in front of us, and he was saying that his house was flooded. He was at work, but his house is flooded, y'all. I can't imagine having to go to work and my house is flooded. Can you imagine that? I can't even imagine it. But not everybody can call off. Let me see. Are these all the same? Oh, no, they're not. This is chicken and dumplings. Chicken and noodles. Chicken and rice. All right. Cornmeal completes. I mean spaghetti. Oh my goodness. Sharon Hughes. I know exactly who you are. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you. Sharon also sent deviled ham. I've always seen this all my life. I think I may have tasted it once as a kid. You know, but I just thought it would be really, really good, and we probably need to get some out of there. Babe, did we put deviled ham in there? Baby? Did we put deviled ham in the pantry? Did you put deviled ham in the pantry?
Deviled ham? No.
You don't, here.
Put that in there?
Yeah. I think there's another one out there. I'll go find it. Okay, thanks. Oh, here's another one. But I think it's another one out there already too. I'll find it. Thank you all so much. I didn't really realize how much I needed this unboxing until I did it. You know, my spirits have definitely been lifted. You know, if y'all don't do nothing for me, y'all will do that for me. Because y'all's generosity is just overwhelming. But thank you so much. I will keep you updated. And let me know what you think about keeping the pantry open. Okay. Thank you, everybody.